Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, the French plane with me, the Venerable Kev, standing next to my very dirty Massey Ferguson tractor. Welcome to you if this is the first episode you've seen. I'll give you a quick tour as I normally do. This is the whole map, the French plane, and we have a farmer here in the north, these two fields, and we have 3 fields. We have canola growing on 66. These are all now precision farming fields, for better or worse. And we also have a piece of land in the south which has productions on it. It's like a concrete piece of land, and next to it we have a vineyard. So the vineyard is due to be harvested tomorrow, but I'm just thinking to myself, we're going to be getting short of money, and we also need, for our cows, you'll see our cows here somewhere. Where are they? Cows, we're feeding them hay at the moment, and we have all the ingredients to feed them TMR, total mixed ration, but we don't have a mixer. And tomorrow we need to pay, I think it's £80,000 for a grape processing unit, because that's what we want to do with our grapes. We need to pay about £12,000 to hire the machine to harvest the grapes. We'll be left with nothing. So I'm thinking we will do a contract today. Because I've only ever done one contract in this series, but we're short of funds. Let's find something suitable. Now, I would like to do, making hay. I would like to do a silage contract, because we might make some money out of that. So I think I'll do one of these. Well, let's do field 106, I think. It shouldn't take too much time, because we can... Our mower leaves us a swath, and then we can just pick it up, and it's two phases basically to make silage. So for better or worse, I will take this, and then I will find out where field 106 is, because I don't actually know. So let's have a look. 106 here. Oh, it looks quite it's this whole field. Okay, well, we might get, the leftover harvest. We might get a little bit of profit from that. So we'll get on with this straight away. Okay, so I can see field 106 just round the corner. Quite a big field. I'm going to put this on a time lapse actually. So I'm going to get unfolded here, and I will put it all on a time lapse. And I think, I'm not entirely sure which field is field 106. Let me just check. So, yeah, it looks like both sides of this, there's a fence here. So, okay, I'll sort it out, and I will see you when I've finished. I'm not sure if this is the end of the mowing, because I'm pretty sure that field over there is field 106 too. Let's just switch everything off. If I stand in this field, now we're doing the contract for, hang on a sec, hang on. We're doing the contract for Caroline Rodin. So 20% done. 20% is normally after you've harvested all the grass. Now if I go over here, whose field is this? Jasmine Revier. So, this little field is 106. I wonder what this field over here is then. Let's have a look. 106. Well, I don't know what this field is. It's got no number on it. So, okay. So basically, we've done all the mowing for field 106. Now, we need the baler and the bale collector. And I think what I might do is to put those things on this low loader, so I'm not doing 8 journeys when I should only do about 3. So okay, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy but here's the equipment we need. Just see if I can park on the side here. Right then, this might take a while. I'll get all this sorted out, and then I'll probably just cut to the end of the baling, because I don't want this to take all day. That's the thing. So I'll see you when I'm just finishing up the baling. Okay, well this is the end of the baling, obviously. I think we will have made about 24 bales. I don't, that would be perfect because that's the capacity of the bale collector that we have. So I don't really want to be doing 2 trips because I don't think I'm going to get a bonus for this job. Like normally you do a harvesting job, you get a bonus, but I don't think that I'm going to get a bonus for this job. So let's go and get the bale collector, and we'll put the mowers and this baler back on the truck, and we'll drive everything back with the tractor after that. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a fiddly job, so I'll see you basically when I get to the end of the bale collecting again. Okay, so just 2 more bales to pick up. I'm just curious about something. I just want to see if this bale is actually silage. Yeah, they're magically silage, aren't they, when you do a contract? So you normally have to wait a few days. And also, I want to see what percentage of the contract has been done now. Let's have a look at that just quickly. Let's have a look at that. Where are we? So 20%. Yeah, that's what I thought. So right, I'm going to be off to, where do I have to go? Pays de France. I know it well. I've been there many times. So I'm going to be off there, and I will see you when I get there, and then I think we'll all get all our equipment back to the farm and then end the day. So I'll see you in a minute when I'm back to when I'm down to the Pays de France. So here we are once again at the Pays de France. Now I wonder if we'll get a bonus for these bales. There's only 22 of them. Normally you get some kind of bonus when you're harvesting, but I'm not sure. But we'll get 20,000 for the contract anyway, which is part way towards getting a TMR mixer for the cows. That's really what I want to get next. So okay, let's unload and see what happens. Complete. Yeah, we get quite a lot. I mean, they must have only wanted 7, 9, about 10 or 11,000. Yeah, I think it was about 10 or 11,000. So that's brilliant. And we still need to get the cash, collect 19,000. So I think we're in a much healthier position now because, like I said, tomorrow we'll have to pay out about 92,000, and I've got a little bit now to put towards the TMR mixer. So what I'll do now is get everything back to the farm, and then we'll just end the day, and we'll be harvesting grapes. So I'll see you when we're all back to the farm and we're ready to sleep. See you then. So all the equipment is now back to the farm, and all's right with the world, and tomorrow we will harvest grapes, as I keep saying. So I just want to check on the milk situation. I just want to see how much milk we've got. I'm not sure if I can just pop in here and see that. Hello cows. Where do I see that? Oh, let's just look here. 21,000. So quite a lot of milk. We need to take that down to the dairy as soon as possible. But for now, we will sleep because the most important thing is tomorrow's harvest. So I'll see you tomorrow. Night night. Okay. Now, what I want to do is this grass ready to harvest? No. Is take the lorry, lights on just about. It's a lovely morning, but the days are getting shorter and it feels chilly. Take the lorry to the shop and pick up the grape harvester, because if I drive the grape harvester down to the production in the south, it will take 1 work hour probably, and it will cost twice as much to use it. So I'm going to put it on the low loader and take it down. So I'll see you when I get over to the shop. Okay, so we need to go and harvest our grape harvester. Turn the lights off. So, let's have a look. Hopefully they've got one in stock. Grape technology. This one. I actually thought this was about 500,000, but this is a lot cheaper. So, yeah, we'll put it at 4 miles per hour working speed. It needs to be authentic. 12,000. Yes. Okay. Where is it? Okay, well, I hope that will go on the low loader. If not, I'm in trouble. Right, let's unfold the low loader. And okay, let's go and get in this thing. Where is it? Here it is. Wow. Okay, let's see if it goes on the low loader. Yes, just about. Okay. I think we're ready to go. So I will see you when we get down to the field in the south. Okay, here we are, just getting to the vineyard. Now, before I do anything else, I just want to make sure that the grapes haven't withered on the vine. No, they're still here. So this is the last day we can do this. But by the way, I just wanted to see the expected yield is 122%. That's fantastic. I'd never noticed that before, actually. So it must be, well, obviously we're doing precision farming. So it must be, you know, we've put down the right amount of nitrogen and pH and all that. So that's pleased me. That's very good. So before we do anything now, I want to put down a grape processing unit. I think I want it over here. So let's go to productions. I've got a persistent sort of cough or cold. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'll soldier on. So productions, factories, and grape processing unit is here. So anything around the back? No. So it goes this way round, collides with player. So I want to put it here. Just give me a minute or two, and I'll decide where to put it. I'll come back to you. I think here. Let's have a look at it. Sweet and sour raisins. Okay. And then there's still room here for the tractor to come in and dump its load and then sort of turn round here and go out, I think, anyway. Otherwise it can just reverse in. So, now, we don't need a trailer for the grapes now because this beast, actually, I need to unstrap it. Yeah, this can just dump its load straight into the factory now. Sorry, I keep forgetting things as I'm talking. I need to unfold. And let's see if I can reverse it off. Easy. Now, I have used one of these before, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just want to... I think the lorry's still on, so... Right, okay. Let's get started. I'm just kind of a bit sort of worried about this whole thing. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's unfold it as we go. Did I unfold it? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'll go and I'm at 97%, so I think I'll go and dump the load I have into the grape processing unit. I haven't decided yet whether I want to make raisins or grape juice, but we can decide that afterwards. We just need to do this now. So, 100%, 30,000 grapes. I don't know if that's good or not. And I was just thinking to myself, will you get more grapes if you leave it longer, or will they wither and you get less grapes? I think next time we harvest we'll have more grapevines, and I might do a harvest out September the 1st and a harvest on October the 2nd, maybe, and then see if you get more grapes early or late. This is good. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do this, but obviously this is fine. It's just going straight into the factory now. Okay, I'll get back to the field and I'll do, I think I've done 5 rows. I'll do the next 5 rows and I'll see you then. Okay, another full load, well, almost a full load. I think this would be an amazing thing to do in real life, to have a vineyard like this, but you'd need a lot of money and a lot of land as well. You'd need both those things, I think. But I just wonder if it's something you could do, like Heath Robinson in your backyard or something. You know, put a few sticks up and put a few grapes on, and actually get grapes to grow. I'm sure you could. Now I'm going to put these grapes in the production, and then I want to see, I think we'll have 60,000 litres of grapes in here, and I want to know if that's a little or a lot. So let's go to productions. It's not in this one, it's in this one. So no, it isn't, it's in this one. Productions, oh, here it is. So grape processing unit, 6,000 grapes. Okay, I misread it actually. I thought it was 60,000. Okay, so it's not very much. Whatever, it's not very much. Okay, so this is the end of the grape harvest, obviously. It's quite a slow process, but you do have from the beginning of September to the end of October to harvest, so you could stagger it, I suppose, and you probably would need to have the machinery because it's expensive, obviously, to hire it every day. I'm just thinking that I would like to use the proceeds from the grape processing unit to put more grapevines here, because I think we need more, and there's also another field over the way there that I would like to buy to put vineyards on. It's a very straight field, and I think that would be it for our vineyard. It's this field actually. Let's just have a look at it over here. I've always wanted this field actually. It does go up a bit there at the end. What is it? Barley. Sorry for walking on it, but we could put some long straight grapevines on here, and I think that would be good. And also, well, I was going to say it could be a shortcut, but it would have to be a grass field so you could drive on it to be a shortcut to where we need to go. So anyway, let's not dilly-dally, because I'm not sure how long we've got this machine left for. Oh, ages. We've only used it for 0.3 hours. We should get some money back. Okay. So, I will put this in here. Now, randomly, I just wanted to look at the at the bargain basement to see if there's anything like a TMI mixer or anything. Sugarcane trailer. No. No. Okay. Now, you just need to give me a minute because I need to decide in our production if it's best to do raisins or grape juice. So just give me a moment to decide. Okay, I think I've decided. You do get slightly more for grape juice. The price for grape juice at its maximum is about €400 more than raisins. Okay, a couple of things. I haven't gone straight back to the farm. I've come to Magasin Fermier to sell some of our produce. And another thing, I think I was getting very confused just now trying to decide between grape juice and raisins. It's raisins. Raisins are the cheaper one to produce in my shaky calculations. So I think I put grape juice on, but I'm going to change it to raisins. I think that's right. Now how much will we get here? Because... oh, we nearly have enough for the TMO mixer. Actually, while we're here, let me just put... I'll just go to the grape processing unit. I want to put... well, grapes, it's already done. Okay, I'll put it on raisins. I'll take it off grape juice. And I'll put raisins on storing and grape juice on selling. There. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to the farm and we're going to take some of our milk and our wheat down, or oats, or whatever it might be. So I'll see you when I'm actually back at the farm now. Okay, so here we are back at the farm. So yeah, I do want to take all the milk down because there's quite a lot of it. I forgot to say actually, I changed some of the productions. So the butter is now storing, so it's not distributing directly to cakes. And also I've just put cheese on to produce as well, because both butter and cheese, they spawn pretty quickly, so you know, just make a bit more money while we're waiting for things like cakes to produce. So okay, there's a surprisingly large amount of milk here, so I'm going to go down to the productions again and put this in the dairy. And look at all the strawberries. Okay, here we are back in the south at the productions. We've been here quite a lot today. So I need to put all this milk in the dairy, which is just over here. I was half expected to see more productions here, but I've only just taken them, so... okay. Let's just have a look at the productions actually. So we are making butter. The milk is going in now, so we're making butter and we're storing it so we can sell it. Cheese as well, and chocolate as well. So I'm making all those things. Got loads of sugar and loads of milk. And that's brilliant, but we're running out of wheat and barley and oats, and that's all back at the farm. So I think what we'll do now, it's a bit of a faff actually, because I need to drive back and put the lorry on the low loader. So I'll see you when we're back at the farm and we can do all that sort of stuff. Okay, here we are back for the last time today. Oh, I can't control the out of control truck. So we just want to put... there's some more stuff spawned there. Look at that. That's quick. Actually, let's go and see what spawned over there. That's extremely quick, whatever that is. It is butter, I think. Yeah, butter. Okay. Right, let's see if I can get the... yes, this is a test actually, because we've put the grape processing unit down, and now I don't know if we've got room to spin around here. If we go here to put the flour in, maybe just drive around the tree to come back again. I could reverse out, but I just want to go in a straight line normally. I'm not good at reversing. Okay. That's okay, that's fine. So, I think this is the end of the episode now. We've done quite a lot today. I shall put the tractor back on the low loader. Magic. Okay, well thanks very much for watching. Like I said, we got quite a lot done today. We finally did the grape harvest and more productions as well. So, okay, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.